I would end up working at the same company as you. What a coincidence! What are the chances of this happening? I guess that we are just inseparable from each other. Huh? Oh, and by the way, I prefer to keep my work life and private life separate. Just FYI. Huh? I'm saying, please don't try to be friendly with me at work just because we're childhood friends. We're just co-workers at the workplace. Nothing more and nothing less. Huh? Just what the hell is wrong with you? Stop replying like that. That's what I should be saying. What is wrong with you? I thought I told you to never contact me again. But now you're texting me all of a sudden out of nowhere? On top of that, you're telling me that you're gonna be working for the same company as me? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. What? Wait, don't tell me you didn't notice. We were at the same facility for today's induction program. Wait, we were? I didn't notice at all. Well, I was assigned as a temporary worker by a famous staffing agency. I wonder what kind of lame agency you came from. You were at the back of the room the whole time, and it looked like you had no idea what you were doing. You've got to be kidding me, Mary. You're going to be working for Gentex? Yep. My agency was basically begging me to take this job. I'm actually a very desired temporary worker, and my schedule is pretty much always filled out with job assignments. But my agency kept going on and on about how this company desperately needed a capable temporary worker. My agency seemed really desperate, so I decided to take the job, and that's why I started working here today. Ah, I see. Well, I really didn't think that I would be working with you of all people. Well, just make sure you don't spend all your time flirting with guys and at least try to pull your own weight. Don't drag the rest of us down with you. I really hate people that can't even pull their own weight at work. Where is this even coming from? Mia, weren't you flirting with the guy sitting next to you the whole time? It looked like you were having a great time. People like you really get on my nerves. You know that a workplace is a place where we are supposed to be working. Not a place to try to find people to hook up with. It's just so unprofessional. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just because you haven't gotten any in forever, I still think it's so wrong to be looking for guys to hook up with at work. It's so funny and sad at the same time how desperate you are. What are you on about? I haven't been doing anything like that. Stop making up stuff like that. What? Are you really sure? I thought you would be desperately looking for another guy because I stole your fiancé from you. What? Well, we have lots of history between us, but I really hope that we can leave that all behind and get along well. We're both adults now, and I guess we're going to be co-workers, so we may as well try to get along. No way. You've got to be kidding me. Mary, I still haven't forgiven you for stealing Clark. To be completely honest with you, just texting you right now is actually really painful and something I could do without. Wait, you're still angry about something that happened 3 years ago? We're childhood friends, right? Surely you should have forgiven me by now. I can't believe how close-minded you are. You've got to be kidding me. I think I've paid enough over these 3 years for what happened. It should be water under the bridge by now. On top of that, I ended up breaking up with Clark anyway. I haven't kept in contact with him since the breakup. Isn't it about time you forgave me? I'm so tired of you playing the victim and talking about things that happened so long ago. Let's just move on already. What is with your attitude? It seems like you're not sorry at all for what you did. Why should I be? I really don't think I did anything wrong in the first place. It's not my fault that he found me more attractive than you. What? You're really getting on my nerves now. Make sure you do your best at work so I don't end up stealing your job as well. I'm a very capable temporary worker, you know. While you're busy flirting with that guy next to you, I might end up in your position before you know it. If that ends up happening, I guess you're going to be fired. Get ready to say goodbye to your contract, Mia.
Hey boss, how was your day today?
Hey John, it wasn't too bad. What's up?
I thought I would message you because I noticed some strange things at the induction program that we had today. There was this one person that kept on looking in your direction throughout the program. Do you have any idea who it might be?
Ah, that would probably be Mary. We grew up together. We used to be pretty close, actually.
Yes, I think that was her. She was staring at you the whole time. I guess you had noticed her staring as well then.
Actually, I didn't notice at all at the time. She sent me a text a couple of hours ago, and that's when I found out. Although the funny thing is, I think she is mistaking me for another one of the temps.
Ah, I see. Sorry if this question is a little personal, but is she the childhood friend that you were talking about the other day? The one that stole your fiancé from you?
Yep. What a coincidence, right? I really didn't expect her, out of all people, to come and work for us.
Then, would you want me to terminate her contract and find someone else to fill up her position? I can talk to her agency directly if you would like. They might even be able to send us a replacement straight away.
Actually, could you wait a little bit before talking to her agency? I thought about terminating her contract straight away, but I think it's not right to bring in personal matters to the workplace.
I respect your decision either way, boss.
Mary's just a temporary worker, and this is our workplace. I only happened to be at the induction today to take a look at the program. I don't think that I'm going to be interacting with her very often on most days. I think for now, we should go ahead and hire her for the time being.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, but keep an eye on her just in case, would you? I have a strange feeling she is going to do something very stupid.
Okay, boss. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her for the time being. I'll make sure to tell the Human Resources Department to keep an eye on her too, just in case.
Hey, Mia! You work here full-time? I can't believe it! Why didn't you tell me, you liar?
Mary, I didn't lie to you. I never said anything about being a temp. That's what you assumed.
Shut up! Don't get so cocky just because you're a full-time employee.
What are you on about?
I thought that we were both temping, but I couldn't find your desk anywhere. I asked around, but no one would tell me anything about you. Well, I really didn't expect someone like you to be a full-time employee.
It doesn't matter if you're a temporary worker or a full-time worker. We all cooperate and do our best working for this company. I hope we can get along well as co-workers from now on. Well, I've got to go back to work now. Goodbye.
Hey! Don't run away, you loser!
What's wrong with you?
You're just a lame loser that lost your fiancé to me. There's no way that you're a full-time worker and I'm just a temporary worker. Did you think that I would just let this slide? Switch positions with me right now.
What? You're unbelievable.
I was just about looking for a full-time job anyway. I guess this is perfect timing. I'm a very capable temporary worker, so I'm sure there would be no problem whatsoever switching positions with you. I'm going to be a full-time employee from today.
There's just no way that is going to happen.
Oh, trust me, it is going to happen.
Our company has a policy where we can potentially accept you as a full-time employee if you work here for a year. Of course, we can't employ everyone full-time, so you have to prove that you're capable.
There's no way I'm waiting around for an entire year. Do you really think that you're a more capable worker than me? I think that it would be in the best interest of this company to employ me full-time instead of you.
I'm not too sure about that.
Wait, so you do think that you're more capable than me? Some loser like you that couldn't even hold on to your own fiancé? Go take a look at your miserable self in the mirror.
Excuse me.
It's so obvious that I am so much more attractive than you. You're just an unappealing woman that guys are happy to leave behind as soon as an opportunity comes up. You really don't deserve to have a full-time position, so hurry up and change positions with me.
Wait a second. Mary, do you really think that how attractive you are should determine your position at this company? Surely there are other factors that should determine your position within a company.
Women are judged by how good we look, not how well we work. That's just how the world works, Mia. If you're beautiful like me, everyone is so friendly and they even do my work for me sometimes.
Nothing about that makes you a capable worker. Anyway, there is no way that me and you are going to be switching positions in this company. Stop saying stupid things and get back to your work.
Why should I listen to some fiancé-less loser like you? When I tell you to do something, stop making up excuses and just do it. Give me your full-time position right now. If you don't, I'm just going to take it from you, just like I did in the past. Losing your job on top of losing your fiancé. Do you really want that to happen? You know this is no idle threat.
Mary, I've had enough of you already. You do know that I can terminate your contract whenever I want to.
Just because you're a full-time employee, it doesn't give you the right to fire me. Do you really not know something as basic as that?
I really don't think you're in a position to lecture me about the company rules.
You know that I'm going to take everything that I want from a loser like you. It's been this way ever since we were kids. You've always been a loser, and you always will be. Stop acting so cocky and just listen to what I say. Please leave this company right now so I don't have to see your sorry face ever again.
You do know that this is my company, right? I'm the president.
Wait, what?
I'm amazed you could say something like that to your boss. You've got a lot of nerve, I'll give you that.
Huh? What? You're the boss? I don't believe you.
You said that a mere full-time employee doesn't have the right to terminate your contract. Well, unfortunately, I'm the boss here. So I have every right to get rid of someone like you whenever I want to. In fact, I could give the order right now.
Wait, please.
What did you say again? I'll always be a loser? Well, guess what? You're living off of a paycheck from a company that is owned by the so-called loser. I wonder what kind of person that makes you.
Wait, I'm sorry.
If you really don't like the fact that I'm your boss, then please leave this company right now. I'd be happy to contact your agency for you and explain to them what happened.
Wait, give me a minute. You're the boss? That's a lie, right? There's no way. I never thought you would become so successful. Why didn't I hear anything about this?
Well, I had cut all ties with you. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you anything after what happened. I also made sure to tell people around us not to mention anything about me to you.
No way!
So, is it okay to assume that you're going to be leaving this company? Thank you so much for making my job easier.
Wait! I didn't say anything about leaving this job. Stop jumping to conclusions. I don't plan on quitting.
Okay, that's fine by me. I'll make sure to give the order myself to get your contract terminated.
Wait, what?
Hey, didn't I tell you already? Since I'm the boss here, I get to make all of the decisions.
No way! That's not fair!
Oh, by the way, please don't get me wrong. I'm not firing you because of personal reasons in the past. I'm firing you because I believe that the attitude you have towards your job is not acceptable for this company.
Huh? You're firing me because of my attitude?
Mary, I've heard so much about your attitude from the rest of the staff. I hear that you've been spouting nonsense about becoming a full-time employee. On top of that, I hear you've been forcing your task as a temporary worker onto other people.
Wait, about that.
Our company doesn't need people that force their jobs onto other people. Please gather up all of your belongings and get going. I'll let everyone know that today is your last day at this company.
Please, wait!
Well, best of luck. Also, one more thing. Please don't ever contact me again.
Hey, boss. Mary's contract has been officially terminated. She will no longer work here after today. All of the paperwork has been completed now. Her replacement worker should also be arriving tomorrow to take up her position.
Thank you as always, John. I'm very glad to have a capable assistant like you to carry out tasks like this.
Of course, boss. That is what I am hired to do. Actually, I had kind of prepared in advance as I didn't think that she would last very long here.
Oh, really? What made you think that?
Well, remember when you told me to keep an eye on her? I made sure to closely monitor her everyday actions. Her attitude and actions seemed very unprofessional. She was not the kind of person that should be working at a company like ours. That's why I had the paperwork to get her contract terminated ready for whenever it was required.
I had heard a little about her causing some problems in her day-to-day activities from the Human Resources Department. But it sounds like she was a lot more than just a small problem.
To be completely honest with you, She was so much worse than just a small problem.
Oh goodness. What else did she do?
I'll let you know more in detail at lunch break if you would like. For now, I've got to head to the Human Resources Department. I will see you later.
Okay, sounds good. Please let me hear more about her at lunch today. Well, I've got to get back to work as well. I have things that I have to get done by the end of the day. Send me a message at around 12 and we can have lunch together. Also, could you grab some food to go from that restaurant down the street for lunch? I kind of want pizza today. Extra olives if possible. Thanks.
Of course, boss.
Hey, Mia! Hope you're doing well. I was wondering if you could give me a full-time position at your company.
I'm working right now. Stop messing around and sending me stupid messages.
I'm not messing around. I'm asking you for real this time. Thanks to you, I've been cut from my staffing agency and I really need to work. Can't you help me out even a little? I thought we were childhood friends.
Oh, how strange. I thought that you were a very capable and popular worker. You're always so busy and your work calendar is always full, isn't it?
Actually, I had some problems with the agency, so I decided to quit working for them. Right now, I am actually unemployed. I don't want to become homeless. Please, would you just give me a job at your company? You're the boss. Isn't it an easy thing to do? I just need a job, that's all.
Yes, it's very easy for me to hire someone, but there's no way I would hire you, Mary.
Please, I'm begging you. I'm sorry I said some offensive things to you during my time at your company. It's because I didn't know that you were the boss of the company. Mia, you're a childhood friend that I'm very proud of, and I'll make sure to work very hard for you and your company. I'll make sure to work hard to repay you for all of the times I've hurt you in the past.
Huh? What are you saying?
We have a lot of history between us. I regret a lot of things I've done, and I've been meaning to apologize to you. I'm so sorry for stealing Clark from you. I know that just saying sorry probably isn't going to mean too much to you. So I want to prove how sorry I am with my actions.
Wait, so you're saying that you're going to prove how sorry you are by working for my company?
Yep. I'll make sure to work very, very hard. I'm sure I can greatly increase the profits of the company, too. Can't you see how great this is going to be for the both of us? So please, just give me a job as a full-time employee.
I'm sorry. I don't want to work with someone without basic manners. It's pointless acting like a good girl all of a sudden. I'm not falling for it. Just give up already.
Don't say that! I don't have a job and I'm struggling to pay rent. We're childhood friends, right? Who cares about some small arguments we've had recently? Don't just cut me off like that. That's so mean of you.
There's always plenty of other jobs available. Why does it have to be here? Why don't you try applying for another staffing agency for temporary workers?
I've been banned from working at all other staffing agencies. So please, I'm begging you. I have nowhere else to go to.
How come?
I really don't know why, but I've been having trouble keeping the same job for an extended amount of time. That's why I was working as a temporary worker at a staffing agency. But even my temporary jobs always seem to end so quickly. The agency I was working for yesterday was my last hope. But I ended up leaving that agency too, so I really have nowhere else to go now. We had some troubles between us, but we're childhood friends, right? Please, let's just move on from what happened in the past and help each other out.
You want to help each other out? Well, if you really want to help me out, then please just leave me alone and never contact me again.
Wait, are you for real?
I think I know the reason why you can't stay employed at the same company for a long time. It's because you keep flirting and sleeping around with guys at each company, right?
No. Where did you ever hear something like that?
I've heard you've even been sleeping around with guys that have partners and wives. No wonder you have trouble staying employed.
Wait, what? How do you know about something like that?
My very capable subordinate did some research for me.
Wait, really?
No matter where you go, you always cause trouble and you keep losing your contract, right? Hey, didn't you say to me that I was so unprofessional and desperate for flirting with the guy sitting next to me? I'm very surprised those words came out of the mouth of someone like you.
Wait, no, I didn't mean to say that.
I also heard that during your time working for my company, you were flirting with your coworkers. Not just one guy, but multiple guys at the same time. Do you know what a workplace is for?
Wait, what? You know about all of that too?
My subordinate is very, very good at his job. That's why.
No way!
This company is really important to me. I don't want to ruin our reputation by employing someone like you. So for the sake of this company and me, please just give up and never contact me again.
Wait, please give me one last chance. I won't flirt with any of the guys here. I promise. So please, don't cut me off completely. I really need money right now. I can't afford to be unemployed right now. I have so much debt to pay off.
Oh, you would be in debt on top of everything. So that's why you're so desperate?
Yep. To tell you the truth, I'm in debt up to my eyeballs.
Are you for real?
Remember when I ran off with Clark? We moved into an apartment a little above my means. When he found out I was cheating on him and took off, I was left paying the rent on my own. Well, thanks to that, I lost most of my savings that I had. That really pissed me off, so I ended up sleeping around with a married guy. When his wife found out and confronted me, well, let's say things got out of hand and there was some property damage I was responsible for.
Oh my god. No way!
I had to borrow some money to pay that off as well. I started to get really stressed and ended up sleeping around with other married guys. I just really have never been able to get back on my feet since the whole thing with you and Clark.
I'm really lost for words. I guess people like you never learn their lesson.
Please don't say stuff like that to me. We're childhood friends, remember? We've known each other for so long. Don't just give up on me.
Just because we're childhood friends, it doesn't mean that I have any responsibility to save you. You kind of deserve what you have coming for you. Please just figure out your problems by yourself and leave me out of this.
But the reason I'm in this mess is all your fault. It's because of you that I even met Clark. If it hadn't been for you flaunting him in my face all this time, none of this would have happened.
No way did you just blame all of this on me.
If it wasn't for that time, I wouldn't have lost all of my savings. I wouldn't have gotten so stressed that I slept with a married man. It's all your fault.
Yeah, why don't you just keep on living like that, blaming everything that happens on other people? If you really think that is going to solve all your problems that you're having.
Wait. I didn't actually mean what I said. It's not your fault at all, Mia. I'm sorry. It's all my fault, right? I get that now. Deep down, I know that it's all my fault. So please, don't cut me out of your life.
Oh, look, it's almost time for my meeting at work.
Wait, no! Don't leave yet. We're still talking. I'm your childhood friend. Please help me.
Well, please never ever show up in front of me or contact me again. Goodbye. My childhood friend Mary was never employed by any staffing agency ever again. Currently, she is working as a cashier at a local gas station and living paycheck to paycheck. Later on, I heard from John that Mary owes somewhere in the ballpark of $500K, all things told. Apparently, her family has cut ties with her as well due to her actions. I suppose she blames me for that as well. Hopefully, she wakes up and takes responsibility for her own life someday.
Thanks for watching! If you like this video, please press the like button.